Go to Far East Asia and you'll be bombarded with imagery and references to the tiger, including in Japan. They prowl through ancient watercolors, lounge before US statues, and hand out wisdom in the form of idioms. Yet the tiger is not native to Japan, at least not since the Pleistocene. For decades, it was thought that while Japan no longer has any native tigers, it once did. However, all evidence of tigers was based solely on morphological analysis, and in big cats, especially among closely related individuals, this may not always be reliable. To resolve whether this identification was accurate, a team of researchers set out to undertake molecular analysis to determine if Japan was ever truly home to tigers. Lions and tigers emerged around 2.6 million years ago. Both being large apex predators, they likely became significant competitors once lions dispersed out of Africa around 1 million years ago. During the late Pleistocene, range overlap between the two species may have occurred frequently, especially along what the researchers call the lion-tiger transition belt, stretching across Eurasia from the Middle East through Central Asia and into far eastern Russia. Today, that belt no longer exists, and the closest living populations of lions and tigers are separated by over 300 kilometers. General consensus holds that during the Middle and Late Pleistocene, lower sea levels created land bridges that allowed various fauna, including tigers, to reach Japan. Japan became a sort of refuge, away from competing lions and a habitat thought to have been ideal for tiger survival. But here's the problem. Japan sits at the eastern edge of the lion-tiger transition belt. The area just beyond, southeast Russia, northern Korea, northeastern China, these were home not to tigers but to cave lions, meaning tigers would have had to wander straight through cave lion territory just to reach Japan. An unlikely scenario. The only definitive proof of tigers we actually have in Japan are imports, animals brought to the island due to their cultural significance, a cultural significance also imported from other nations. To find out whether Japan truly ever had any native tigers, 26 tiger fossils were selected for analysis and compared against mainland clouded leopards, tigers, leopards, lions, American lions, and cave lions. The fossils came from various parts of Japan, but due to the country's hot and humid climate, 21 of the 26 bones were too degraded to yield any results. From the remaining 5, researchers recovered near-complete mitochondrial genomes. However, mitochondrial DNA has a key limitation. It's only inherited through the maternal line, meaning an animal could carry the mitochondrial lineage of one species while being genetically closer to another. This can occur through hybridization and introgression. To rule out these factors, the team also conducted nuclear DNA analysis and paleoproteomics on the best preserved specimen from Mine, Yamaguchi Prefecture. In all 3 tests, the so-called fossil tigers came back as cave lions. More specifically, the mitochondrial DNA placed the Japanese specimen within a lineage called Spalia 1, most closely related to cave lions from Canada, Alaska, and eastern Siberia. This lineage went extinct across the Eurasian and Beringian region around 29,000 years ago. Radiocarbon dating revealed that most of the Japanese cave lions lived between 35,000 and 29,000 years ago, consistent with when they went extinct on the mainland. However, one specimen was only 21,000 years old, raising the possibility that Spalia 1 cave lions survived in Japan long after vanishing from the mainland. Similar extended survival has been reported in other Japanese specimens, such as the Japanese wolf. All 5 mitochondrial genomes formed a tight monophyletic haplogroup, meaning they all descended from a single colonization event, not multiple waves. That event is estimated to have occurred between 27,700 and 37,500 years ago, coinciding with cold glacial periods that would have lowered sea levels and opened land bridges to the island. During the same window, other subarctic megafauna arrived in Japan, including mammoths, bison, elk, reindeer, and lynx. Interestingly, only cave lions and lynx pushed further into the southwestern parts of the island. And around 40,000 to 35,000 years ago, the earliest human populations began arriving too. By the end of the Pleistocene, roughly 11,700 years ago, all of Japan's large ice age animals had disappeared, including the cave lions. Whether it was climate change, human hunting, or both remains unknown. What is certain now is that Japan never had any native tigers. Every tiger that ever set foot on Japanese soil arrived through human hands centuries later. The finding extends the known range of cave lions in East Asia and highlights just how poorly understood the boundary between lion and tiger territories really was during this period. It also serves as a reminder of why reassessing big cat fossils across Eurasia matters, as misidentified taxa can significantly distort our picture of ancient ecosystems and early human-predator interactions. This was Archaeology Tea House. If this video was your cup of tea, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a video.